see. All right.
Step into Wix Studio, the platform.
Sometimes I gotta let this one go. Sometimes I gotta let my feelings go. And I've been tripping hard. And I've been thinking too long. And I know I've been tripping. Caught in the moment, got in your feelings. Damn girl, I miss it. Holding a pistol in case they start tripping. Come be my dog. I got you cool if you let me whip it. I heard you doing things, I know I'm tripping. I know you asked it if I'm getting no appearance. And what the diamond costing? See, I got you Victoria's Secret, it's a scene. Don't let me go hobby, I know you're lean. I'm talking that body, I know you're a freak. I know you know a thing. If we got too much on this plate, then I can't let it sink. And I've been dreaming too long. I've been on this scene with you wrong. Let it ring, let it ring, let it ring, 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 ring. Let's got something, got something, got something. No, 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 no. Just let it ring, let it ring, let it ring, 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 ring. It got something, got something, got something. No, no, no. Yeah.
Oh, you a girl.
Yo, Sully, so get out of here.
I've been out here feeling me on a regular. Fucking with this dream, preparation. You don't like I'm on that same shit, let me elevate you. Working through that patience, termination. This is how it is, tell me now. You really with it, then I'm feeling I've been out of line. Man, I cannot catch me out my temp, been a lot of high. And if you fucking with me then, you ain't never lie. I know, you gon' be my dog if you ready, ready. But you still fuck with me if I fall. 'Cause I would never do you wrong, no, no. I would never switch you up, no, no. But I would never change on you, this is what I see in you. I got big visions for that plan, this is me and you. Never change, too much change. Feeling like you know what's on. I ain't never lied, but I had it wrong. Dreaming big, chase it back. With me, then you with me, we gon' run it back. Mama overworking double shift, she gotta get her grind on. All this overtake she work, man, she missed her time home. But I get it, you got children, you gotta put your mind on it. It's the realest shit that's happening, this money's not slow. Let's make it rain on them, just fuck it up, I know you really out here sound. But if you with it, we gon' roll it up for the man, homies. Just fuck it up, I know I'm body, it's a hang on it. I know, you gon' be my dog if you ready, ready. But you still fuck with me if I fall. 'Cause I would never do you wrong, no, no. I would never switch you up, no, no. But I would never change on you, this is what I see in you. I got big visions for that plan, this is me and you.
All right, let me be the shrimp, but play through like I am a shark. Like, just be smart about it. So I always look at a high and a low as my opportunity for my TPs. And depending on where the market is at, based off of my strategies or based off of my entry points, that's when I determine like if this is actually a legitimate smart trade or not. You know, and that's really how I like to play it smart. Now, I did not do that with US30 at all. I just went aggressively with it, of course, but that's how I like to play it, man. Like legitimate how I like to play it, because these moves right here, let me see. Like if I was to realistically say this was a opportunity to buy, I would have had, first and foremost, my strategy is very simple, but this is aggressive trade. I did post this in a signal as an aggressive trade too. But the aggressive trade is I'd rather wait on it to take the high out first. And the reason why I like for market to take out highs is because it makes more sense to know that, oh, okay, the buyers are in the market now. That's perfect. But let's wait on the pullback, because that pullback, the reason why we need that pullback is because, like you said, Patrick, the market creates a fair value gap. A fair value gap is just an imbalanced move. An imbalanced move is just a trend. Every time you guys see a trend, that's all imbalance. Everywhere in here is imbalance. Now it's just up to you to figure out which imbalance is accurate and which imbalance is in. So that's why I wait for pullbacks, is because the market is imbalanced, meaning that there's orders that was left over or whatever, and it needs to go back to fulfill that. It needs to go back and say, oh, I dropped my $100 bill. Let me pick it back up. It is what, no, it already did off of a 15-minute scale.
Oh, that's right. You're doing the 15-minute. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Getting right into this gap imbalance right here. I promise you, if I was to go off a 5-minute, maybe a 1 minute, there is a little order block right in there. Let me see, 2 minute, right there.
Yeah, I got it marked too. That's what's crazy. As soon as you said that, I looked. It's like I already got that marked.
Yep. Trying to tell y'all, them fair value gaps is also, it'd be little order blocks in there too. Something I learned. Just back testing that strategy or that concept. For real though, trading more Forex again. Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm on to scalp, man. I haven't felt like I haven't scalped, like really scalp. And I'm in my scalpers mode this week. Like y'all know, I don't do too many Forex pairs because they don't do too much movement. But when you're scalping, you're good. Like 1 minute and under is what I mean. That's what we're gonna be doing. 5 minutes and under. It's like I'm looking for entries. So I got a lot of pairs right here because, like I said, I'm really on scalp mode today. But I got alerts too, because if they don't hit my alerts, I'm not trading it. They got to at least come close to my alerts or hit my alerts. So let me go back on a 1 minute, readjust this one a little bit more. It's got to at least hit my alert. That's why I'm readjusting them. It's got to at least hit my alert. For where I feel confident and comfortable, not confident, but more comfortable in the position that I am. And oil already took off on us, but it is pulling back. So, but it already hit my fail point. So that's kind of like, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell is going on with GU. I cannot figure this one out, guys. I really can't. I mean, this is what I mean by I can't figure it out. A lot of y'all get in the trade blindly, still not knowing realistically where market could potentially go. Y'all just start you really got to understand it before you just hop into something. And I'm hopefully me doing this, because like I said, guys, I'm still trying to follow by my rules, my trading plan. This is my trading plan. I'm still trying to follow by my rules. Like I got to make sure I know the full direction, where it could be going, the rejection, all of that. I need to make sure I understand all of that, you know. The direction, TP, how far potentially it can come and pull to, and so forth. And unfortunately, I just can't figure out GU right now. I don't know why GU is the most complicated one for me, but I'm gonna just wait on GU. I'm gonna see what's going on with the EU, because I'm interested in EU, very interested in EU, and I love this level that is pulling back down towards. Shout out to the bot. I'm basically going off what the bot is showing me. This was a good trade. Let me highlight that. Yo, what is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? So, by the way, what y'all just seen, that was not me like live. Obviously, you guys can tell right now. That's just my previous lives. What I'm gonna actually be doing moving forth is I'm gonna start showing you guys like my previous lives for those that have missed it and seeing what we actually do in these live streams, because we do get active. All right, cool. So today's a couple things happening, guys. I am announcing the winner today for our $100,000 challenge with Board Funded. And also, we are going to be scalping today. So right now, I got my charts live, active. I'm currently in a Bitcoin trade. So I'm letting you guys know this right now. I am in a Bitcoin buy. Exactly where you see this is at right here. I'm currently in a Bitcoin buy just because I see great opportunities. And I see that we can definitely come up to some of these levels up here. I'm going to show you where my current account is at on my personal side. Also, I'm gonna show you where I'm at on my funded side. And then let's get into some real info, data, whatever we need. Let's start making some pips, catching some pips. And I need everybody here to go ahead and like this video. Let's get this on the YouTube algorithm, man. Let's get this on the YouTube algorithm. It's just gonna make me happy. Shout out to my boy my prop trading. How you doing, brother? And then shout out to everybody else that's tuned in on here as well. Let's see, we got T Emotion in here. That's dope. Southern Smoke, what's going on, brother? Guys, if you're not in my Discord, tap into my Discord. I know my Discord is dry because we're literally rebranding a lot of stuff. We're starting tradewithsolo.com, which is going to be all of my live streaming, and you guys can literally copy me directly from there, and you guys can follow more in depth with that. It's just going to be some really cool things happening in a couple months here when it comes to my live streaming and all of that cool stuff. But further and foremost, let's just go ahead and get straight to it. So right now, those that was not here yesterday, I can't hear myself twice. It's killing me. Link to the Discord is down below in the description. So those that was not here tuning in yesterday, we basically had a break-even day thanks to my oil trade. Oil took a shit on us, literally, like it shitted on me. Like it was just a straight shit move. Like, I don't know if you can really compare that. It's just basically I got in the buy. I thought this was a beautiful buy setup, and then clearly it just dropped. And of course, me looking on a higher scale, obviously it made more sense on why we was dropping, because we were still in a major downtrend. I would just had the assumption that we were still going to pull up a bit more before we actually drop, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We dropped. I didn't eat off that one, unfortunately, like you did too, but we're back in the building. I also end up taking a trade off my live streams with Nasdaq. I end up selling it. I sold it, sorry, and it went the other way, and I basically end up losing a total of $700 in this trade, right? So our account was at $1,600, guys. Keep in mind, our account was at $1,700, and I end up taking two Nasdaq trades, which you can't see right now. But I took two Nasdaq trades. The first one was a $200 loss. The second one was a $535 loss. So we ended up losing about around $700 total loss yesterday. So I was like, fuck, all right, it is what it is. So I decided to get into a buy on Bitcoin last night, and I was holding this position until this morning. And fortunate enough, it went in our favor, and I made $602 off of Bitcoin from last night going into this morning, and then I closed it, and now I did another re-entry for Bitcoin literally right now. So we're currently in another Bitcoin trade. My account is sitting at $1,475 to be exact. I'm actually going to remove this board funded thing because, like I said, we are not doing that. Wait. I gotta figure out where it's at. Giveaway. Okay, there we go. So once again, this account is sitting at $1,475 right now. That's currently where we're sitting at. $1,475 right now. Why did it do that? Actually, I gotta app. All right, there we go. We back. Okay. And then I'm also taking this trade on my Trade Locker account too, as well, as you guys see here. We're taking this trade right now. Bitcoin better not play with me today, man. It's a Friday. This is my first time trading Bitcoin on a Friday in a very long time. So I'm anxious to see if we're going to make money or not. So far, we did really well. $100 to $1,400 is where our personal account is sitting at. And we've been doing great so far, guys. Can't complain. All right, let's see. When you guys lose a major trade, do you still go back and actually trade that? Meaning, if you got in a trade and then it just took a shit on you and it either blew your account. Excuse me, man, I'm tired. It's either blew your account or damn near blew your account. Would you guys consider getting back in that trade? I remember back then I wasn't like, oh, fuck this pair, I'm not getting in this shit. That was my mindset every time it down there took my account away. I was so pissed off. So pissed off. If you saw the opportunity, you definitely would. Yeah. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to like do one thing on my phone. Okay, there we go. All right, cool. So with oil, do I plan on trading oil today? I don't know if I'm gonna see any setups. Honestly, I don't even know what's really going on. Let me zoom out, zoom in. So let's do a full analysis on oil real quick. Before I do that, let me double check my account with Bitcoin. What are we doing? Okay, I just needed to be like I'm cool. We got news today? Why do I always forget to check news? No, we had news already. What news are you saying that I'm not aware of? I'm like, sure, we had PMI already. I realize I am not a news trader, by the way, guys. I don't like trading news because it's so unpredictable to me. Unless there is just a clean, simple setup and it's just obvious, then yes. But lately, I just can't trade news. Okay, so with oil, let me go on the 4-hour time frame. So with oil on this 4-hour time frame, I simply see that we're obviously dropping. my question to myself is, where to though, right? Like, we have a lot of demand and supply, especially like right over here, right? And we can refine this a little bit more if we want to get more in particular. I like to look at the daily to see if there's like any large wicks that basically just needs to get fulfilled. And oh yeah, look at that. We got this move right here off the daily scale, which if we start to scale down on a 4-hour scale, we see that this is a valid level in general, right? Even if I was to draw my fibs from this A point to this B point, obviously it's way below the 50% mark, which is a clear indication that this is a valid POI level in my mind. So I can 100% see oil dropping further down and hitting some of these levels. Now let's scale on a 1-hour scale and see where we're at with the most recent range. So if I look at this part right here, this is my A part and this is my B point. Let me say point, sorry. This is my B point. I am going to draw my fibs from these two levels, and then I'm going to see anything above this interests me. Now, for anybody here that is an ICT trader or trades fair value gaps, we got that right here, right? We clearly got that right here. But inside of this, I know we also have some sort of structural strategy from an order block, maybe some supply or demand, or just a key level in general and whatnot. I clearly see we didn't tap into that as much, but what we did tap into was this wick right here. So if you look at this wick right here, we tapped into this wick. As you guys see, that move had happened earlier today during news. Remember, I always say you can get 2 moves in oil if you play it smart in one session, very smooth session, or very smooth moves. So if we look here, you guys will see that we're pulling back, and the reason why we are pulling back is simply because we tapped this, or we came close to tapping this. No, we did tap it, because this is not a line, this is a zone. We tapped our support level and really resistance and support, because I'm even looking left and I see it was major resistance and support. So we definitely tapped our lows, and us tapping these lows definitely lets us know that this could be a strong level. But of course we got to take the liquidity out because we still have some moves to go down. So if I jump on a 15-minute scale, 15 minutes to, or was it 1 hour to 5-minute scale, I can start looking for some more opportunities for sales. So seeing that this move was just a straight shot and we don't really have anything as far as liquidity that needs to get mitigated, or anything that comes down to a level that just needs to get bounced off of. So I had to change that because I can't I can't focus with music that has vocals to it. So I know right now we're pretty much in a level of potential, I don't know, because we had news. I don't know if we're in a level of potential correction and continuation, or if we're in a opportunity where we could get the pull and then drop further down. Regardless, this is what I see. We did tap above the 50. All of these levels are valid POI levels to see market hit here. If market reacts and give me a strong selling candle, a bearish candle, then I will be interested in selling this for sure. That is my oil setup. Bitcoin setup. Bitcoin's been doing and treating me very well lately, right? So Bitcoin, we're going to do a full analysis again. Make sure you guys like this video. I'm gonna do a full analysis in a little bit. Let me just see where we're at. Kind of got in the position. I got too much of this going on. Let's fix that. Currently we down negative. Currently down negative $200 on Bitcoin. All right, guys, give me 1 second. We're going to go into Bitcoin in a little bit. Let me just figure this out. Tube, you said what? You taught me how to trade news. I did. Yeah, I'm sure I did. As I get, let me just say this, as I get more adjusted into the markets and start learning more and more and more and realizing what's really going on in the markets, I'll start to step away from news, because I realize news is just a fucking risky, manipulated opportunity for the big dogs to really play retail traders like us. And I don't like that anymore, you know? So I'm just more educated now than I was before. And me being more educated just kind of puts me in this position of like, news trading is it is what it is. It is what it is. My bad, y'all. I'm literally doing one little simple thing. All right, cool. You know what? I have not traded my liquidity phase strategy in a very long time. Yeah, I have not traded my liquidity phase strategy in a very long time. I've been away from the markets for a very long time. True. I've been away from the charts for a very long time. Like, I would pop in and out, but I'm just now getting back to trying to like master this how I used to, you know. So a little rusty, but yeah. Okay. Anywho, let's go into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is dropping right now, which is kind of like freaking me out. But anywho, Bitcoin, guys, I seen an opportunity on the daily scale. We had been doing nothing but going up, and creating these beautiful plays. Like, if you guys remember back then, if for those that's been following me for a long time, all I used to talk about is Elliott Wave. Like, I used to talk about wave theory to the bone of everything of my trading style, because that's how I trade now. So if we look close and pay close attention to here, yes, we have a whole impulsive wave going on, which for those that did not know, there's essentially 5 waves in every trend off of Elliott Wave theory, right? Essentially, there's 5 waves off of every trend. You have the first wave, which is your very first up move, your very first impulsive move. The second is what we call the pull, the correction. The third wave is usually your longest wave, as it should be, but it should never be the shortest wave. And your third wave is the second up move. And then your fourth wave is the longest correction in the overall trend. And then the fifth wave could sometimes be a retrace to the most recent high, or it can extend out further. So this is how Elliott Wave is formed. So I know in every trend, when people be like, oh, should I buy now because it's going up? Well, let's first measure the waves. Let's see if there's 5 waves that created yet. Let's see which wave we're in. Are we in wave 1, wave 3, or wave 5? I always love to try to catch myself in wave 3, no matter what time frame I'm on. So let me show you guys a fucking like illusional thought and a mirror effect. You know, the mirror effect, or you guys call it the snowball effect, whatever you want to call it. But let's imagine this was our daily scale, and let's just imagine we were here right now. Like, let's imagine we were right here right now, and then going into a smaller scale. Before we even get into a smaller scale, we got to ask ourselves, how far can wave 3 extend to? So I used to use this expansion tool very faithfully, which is this right here. And the expansion tool basically helps you know how far wave 3 can extend to. I don't no longer use the expansion tool because I found a more simplified method for me to trade Elliott Wave, which I will break down a little bit, which is my 3-man standing strategy. But if you guys pay attention to the negative, not negative, 1.618 and even a 1.272, these levels are where you can essentially expect wave 3 to extend to. So that being said, I know that in the back of my head, I'm looking for market to tap into pretty much this zone right here. So the moment we broke past the very first high, I am now confident enough to start buying. But here's the problem. You're going to see this exact same structure on every single time frame. So if I was to scale down to, let's say maybe going off the daily time frame to an hourly time frame, I'm going to see this exact same play here. So let's go ahead and say we zoomed in right here. This is what we're going to see. We're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? So let's say that we're like, oh, should I buy in the market? And we brought right here, but we know on a daily scale, we still can come up here. Everybody's like, can I buy right here? For all my scalpers, this makes no sense, because what's happening is it's going to retrace, right? After the 5th wave, it creates a bigger correction that sometimes looks like this, which then looks like this in a lot of you guys' eyes, right? So this is what we call 1, 2, 3, right? This is the pullback. We want to be able to catch it here and then go here. And then if we look at this, remember, this is a 1-hour scale right now. Let's say we look at this on a 4-hour scale. Guess what's happening on the 4-hour scale? We create a wave 1. Let me just bring this down a little bit. We created wave 1. This is wave 2, and this is wave 3. It's going to be wave 4, and that's going to be wave 5. And then this move all right here is going to be all inside of wave 3. And this is how I look at the market every second. So I know the mirror effect, the snowball effect is all the exact same thing. And it's all doing the exact same thing. So if you can picture the bigger picture, and if you can map out the bigger picture, this is all part of preparation. This is like starting a business. This is like finding your way to become a millionaire. This is like asking yourself, how can I go from $1 to $1 million, or $0 to $1 million? This is you planning preparation. This is what I mean. Like, trading is the exact same thing in anything in life. So you build out your foundation on a higher scale. You ask yourself, where is market going to go? Where are we at in the market? And then once you fine tune that, you then hit on a smaller scale, like the 1 hour, and then you do the exact same thing you did on the 4 hour on the daily time frame. Then you go from the 1 hour and you go to 15-minute or the 5-minute, and you do the exact same thing you did on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the daily. And then you look for your entry on the 5-minute if you want to, or the 2-minute time frame if you want to. And then you take your position right about here and you look for that buy. In a nutshell, that is how you look for solid entries. Solid entries. In a nutshell. So now if we go back to my analysis on Bitcoin, that is exactly what's happening. So if we were to draw it out, let me show you guys a indicator that I used to use a long time ago. It was, I think I still got it saved. It's called the Elliott Wave chart pattern. It is a free indicator on TradingView, but this helps you figure out where you're at in the trend. It's wave 3, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. Look at this, guys. The blue is the bigger picture, and then the orange is a smaller picture. Look at how we are in wave 1, but inside of wave 1, we have 5 waves. look at wave 3, inside of wave 3, we are about to get 5 waves. Technically, we already got the 5 waves. So technically, it's telling us right now we are in wave 5. And then it's also telling us potentially how far wave 5 can go, because wave 5 can pull to here, to here, to here, to here. This is where Elliott Wave gets complicated, because there's so many levels it can pull to. So then now if I jump on a 1 hour scale, it's going to do the exact same thing. Notice right here, it looks a little messy. Let's see if we can get a better picture. Yeah, no, it's not gonna get that far into it. If you notice right here, it's telling me that this is wave 1, this is wave 2, and this is wave 3. Which in my eyes, I don't really think. Sometimes this cannot be 100% accurate. But the thing here is you're just using this tool to kind of help map out your overall vision. So that being said, let's now talk about this. Why I see Bitcoin going honestly to 150. Like literally, I've been saying this to myself for a little minute. But if you guys look here, we created a impulsive correction, impulsive correction, impulsive correction. What are we going to do now? Impulsive, and inside this impulsive is create another correction. So if we look at this like this, we got impulsive correction, impulsive, and then I take my fibs out and I drop from the beginning of the impulsive trend, which is here, and I drop from the end of that impulsive trend, which is technically here. I don't know why I said there. And I look at these 2 levels, and this is my potential new low. My potential new high. Literally in here is where I will consider my potential new high. So I call it P and H, potential new high. So then now I can remove this, and then I can ask myself, if I look left, obviously Bitcoin is creating new history. If I look left and I see that this was a big supply chain, right? We had all the supply here, or a big demand chain. That's even more confirmation for me. So now I'm more confident that we're hitting this level for sure. 100%. So that being said, if I scale on a smaller scale now, and I do the exact same thing I just showed you guys on a higher scale, let me remove some of this because it's getting a little crazy right now. Guess what's happening right here? We have an impulsive move and a correction. So if I was to draw it out like this, show you guys what I see. This is that ugly correction that we have. And then from there, all we're doing is drawing out our impulsive correction, and then we're just going up, literally. So this level still needs to get fulfilled right here. And then if we look left, we have literally this whole entire play right here, like that, literally. So now if I was to even do this again, impulsive correction, we got from here to there, I'm getting the exact same reaction. And then once again, we got it one more time, impulsive, and then all of this extra stuff is the correction. I'm actually drawing my fist from here to here. I can see we tap into these levels right there. So everything is aligning from the higher scale to the lower scale. And that's all it is. And that is all it is to it. So make sure you guys do me a favor, man. Like this video. I need everybody to go ahead and do me a favor. Like the video. Go ahead and like the video. Let's see what we can do. We're still in Bitcoin right now. It's moving kind of slow, but I feel like in due time we shall start seeing some reactions. But we are moving pretty slow. Currently at $1,400 on my account. We started with $100 literally on the 6th. We're currently at $1,400. Yesterday we was at $1,700 until I took almost a $700 loss on NASDAQ yesterday, but I got the money back in a way. Trading Bitcoin, was holding this trade over from last night, and then I tapped out of it this morning, and now I got re-entered into Bitcoin again for another buy. Okay, cool. So I do want to announce this winner for the one that won this 100K account. So the winner is actually, I'm gonna pull up his Instagram. It's actually Zay M Cool. So I don't know if you're watching Zay M Cool, but I would need you to do me a favor, man. I need you to hit me up. That's what's up. There you go. Hit me up on Instagram, or just hit me up anyway. Just hit me up on Instagram. It's easier. Hit me on Instagram. We'll go ahead and get you your 100K account. Make sure you signed up through Board if you haven't, using my link down below. And then we'll go from there. Guys, we're going to do another challenge. The next challenge is going to start next week. This is going to be for a 50K account though. I think, or 25K account. I got to double check. But we're going to also be doing another challenge. So just make sure you guys stay in tune with my live streams. The more you guys are in tune with my live streams, the more I am going to make sure we are interactive with each other and such. I'm going to be bringing back my my Zoom calls for those that's been in, I guess, like my previous streams. We used to do Zoom calls with like all my students to ask me questions. They can come in and we all trade together. So I will be opening that back up hopefully like in the next couple weeks. We're doing another series with my live streams called Trade a Dummy. With right now I have a person coming on board, which is actually the assistant Team Motion. She is going to be she's willing to do it for me. I'm gonna be teaching her how to scale her account, but I am going to be trading her account for her. She decided to do a funded account, so we got her in tune with Board, and we're going to try to pass phase 1, pass phase 2, and get her funded and get her payouts through Board. I'm going to be doing that for her while I'm teaching her how to do that. And then after that, see how that success does. I'm going to be picking somebody from my live streams to do the exact same thing. Rather, if we're going to be doing your funded account or your personal account, I'm going to walk you guys through the steps of what I do and how I do it and go from there. So that's cool. But yeah, Zay M Cool, hit me up. We'll go ahead and get your account. I got a question here. This is something I want to ask you guys. Is there anybody here that knows what a clipper is? Who here knows what a clipper is? Have you even heard of that term before, clippers? Oh, why does my thing do that? Okay. Gotta fix that. No idea. Only for haircuts. You need one. All right, so check this out. There's another opportunity for you guys to, win giveaways or just win all types of cool stuff, right? So basically, what I'm looking for is a few clippers to come into my live stream, watch obviously what I'm doing on the live stream, and take some viral moments from this live stream, put it into basically a short form content, and then you upload it on a account, right? A sub account of mine. You can give it your own name, call it the solo clips, call it solo moments. Actually, those are already taken, but you just create an account, right? And then basically from there, what we're going to do is me and my team, we're going to pick the ones that's creating the most engagement, from views to comments to likes and to shares. And whoever gives us that most views, engagements, get a chance to win cash prizes. Like, we're going to be doing bonuses, obviously paying you guys for it. Or another cool thing we're going to be doing is just doing a bunch of giveaways, like accounts, sign-on bonuses, like item rewards and all of that stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you we forgot to actually open up a wait list for this. We forgot to open up a wait list for this. So this is what we're going to do. If you guys are interested in that, I want you guys to really just keep this in mind until Monday when we go live again, because I'm gonna make sure we open up a that's something we forgot to do, our team open up a form for you guys to fill out, and then everybody will select all of the people from there, and then you guys are able to start clipping and go from there. So if you're interested in that, just keep that in mind. We're gonna start making that announcement next week, because we got to create that form. All right, Bitcoin is going up now. That's what I like to see. Yo, the spreads is kind of crazy on crypto. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, technically, damn, y'all can't see it. Let me show you guys. Look at this. Technically, we're up $74, but it's still negative. It's crazy. Crazy, bro. That's not even supposed to be a thing. Oh, what's this? Trading view? Nice. I think that looks even better. Oh, wait, that's not what I was trying to do. You guys see with Bitcoin, this was a trade we had held overnight. We made $1,000 off of one Bitcoin trade. We took another. These are the two losses we took. And y'all can't really see it, but there's two losses we took. Let me show you. There we go. It was $1,000 trade we took off of Bitcoin right there. We deposited $103 in this account. We lost total like $700 with Nasdaq, but we regained it back this morning with Bitcoin, and I'm looking to do the exact same thing with Bitcoin. Yeah, the spreads is always crazy with crypto. I mean, on my funded account, it's not bad, but it's just always crazy. It's just a lot more demand on it. So, yeah. What time are you trading every day? I trade from 8 a.m. going up until about 11. So it's kind of really what I'm doing. I'm starting with $500 USD in live account. How should I scale my lot size with account growing? So that's a great question, Playtime. A beautiful question. This really depends on a few things if you really think about it. One thing is, what is the broker you're using, because they do have their own spreads and the own fees and stuff like that. But let's just say you go with a standard broker, like I'm using Hankotrade right now. And let's say you are trading indices, because that's what I'm trading right now. I'm trading indices and commodities. I will always say pay attention to something more so like gold is fine, oil is fine, 30 and Nasdaq and S&P is fine. When you're trading with the $500 account, your main focus is focusing on your compounding strategy, which let me show you real quick. Let me show you. Come on, zoom in for me. There we go. My step 2 right there, compound strategy. Focus on your compound strategy. So what I mean by that is, if you got a $500 account, you want to play it safe. Like I'm playing it safe right now. I'm really not right now with Bitcoin. I'm not playing it safe. I'm actually doing more risky trades. But you want to do something called a compound method when it comes to your risk. So what I like to do when I scale my accounts, and this works all the time, right? Here we go. This works all the time for me, is I like to, sorry, I'm gonna show you guys here. It's way better. I like to look for a setup, and let's say I get in one standard. I'll usually get in one standard for the 101, and then I will get in another position at a mini lot, which is 0.50. And this, let's say I'm looking to overall risk maybe 15 to 30%. This is reality for my account. And the reason why my risk is so high is because I'm a strong believer for my strategy and the way I trade and my whole system and my discipline and everything. But if you get into this trade at a 1, this trade you would profit, let's just say theoretically you profit $100. And then let's say this trade goes left. It should be equivalent to that $100 loss if you played it smart. But let's just say this trade goes in your favor. At 50%, you should also either be at roughly around $100 here or roughly around $150. Now, going with this option is way more fluent because of the simple fact, if you were to win a trade at a 101 and then let that trade still ride out to 1 or 2, you now just doubled your account in a matter of 2 trades. And another strategy that I always tell my students before is you can do this in one position and just take half out once it hits TP1. But I realize doing that can be a lot more extra work. So I always just say, just get into multiple trades. Like I usually like to do, let's just say I usually do a half trade here. Sorry. I do a half trade here as well as a half trade here. So if I was to take this loss overall, I lost over $100 instead of like losing $300. But if I was to gain and take profits, I would have made $100 here and an additional $200 here or additional $300 here. This is kind of a way of how I like to compound my account. So like even on my playbook, I say I will take multiple trades around the same entry. My first trade will only go to TP1, which should be around a 101 RR. Then I'll move my stop loss to break even with my other trades to minimize my risk, making my trades risk free. So the last thing is this is kind of like how I compound it too. If I get in this setup at 50, a mini light at 50, and then I get in this at a mini light at 50, and let's say TP1 hits, I then now move my stop loss to a little profit. I don't ever do break even. I do a little profit. And then if it goes left, I made money regardless. I don't lose nothing. I don't go to break even, nothing. I made money regardless. And then it just goes to the next trade. And if you really want to keep compounding that method, you can do it again. Like let's just say you want to, now you're just trailing your stop at this point. And then you can just keep going and keep going. But the problem that people forget is take profits. Take profits when you're trailing. Right? Like don't just trail. Take profits, because I realize the more you just take profits and just trail a little bit more, you make way more money overall. Because at the end of the day, like long term, you take a trade, you made $100. Now you're still in another trade, and let's say you're up to $300 in your P&L. And let's just say, let's say you do it. Let's say the market decides to go left on you. You're back to $100, right? But let's just say the market goes in your favor and it hits TP2. Now your account is up $400 because of this $100 win. So now you move to another trade, which is TP3, which could be a 1 to 3 or whatever. But now at this point, you're now moving that stop loss to break even or a little profit. At this point, regardless if this trade goes left, you may already made $400 or maybe like $2 because of this, a little profit you had accumulated. But this concept works very well for me because earlier I had explained my strategy of how I trade. I literally said I like to trade in wave 3, which is like the longest trend in the wave, to catch the most pips, right? So that being said, that's how I will go about compounding my $500 account or $100 account, any account, don't matter. Do I have any plans to make a video on derived synthetic indices? I don't know. I did promise that a long time ago, but I never did it. That's on me. If it's requested, yeah, I would 100% do it. I will 100% do it if it's requested. Well, if this is not the most perfect inverted head and shoulders pattern, I remember this. Look at this. This is also what we call our this looks like reaccumulation. We have like our secondary test, our spring, and then this looks like our test to head back up. We look further out. This is our range. Oh, right here. This makes all sense to be buying, but it's Friday. It's too late. Not even interested. We're still trying to make money off of this Bitcoin trade. These spreads is fucking crazy, y'all. I think they're more higher. They've been high recently. I don't know why they're so. I do know why they're high. It's just crazy. Oh. We are moving, man. I want us to see us tap TP1 for sure. At least TP1. I'm talking like this right here. Why do I stop losses? No, damn well, I'm not really my stop loss. Let's at least get TP1, man. My broker spreads is high, huge for USOIL. All right, guys, I got a question for everybody here. What broker are you guys using to trade right now? Okay. Use Hanko. Yeah, I'm in a Bitcoin buy. So the thing is, you can't see my TP levels or stop loss levels on here, but I'm in a Bitcoin buy right now. Actually like about 106,600. It's kind of where I'm looking for it to hit. Marcus is slow today. It is absolutely slow today. Jeez, PMI just kind of beat it for today. Yay. This is the most boring part about trading, guys. Is this right here. It's just fucking boring. Like gold, everything looks boring. Everything looks boring today. Literally, everything looks super boring today. Y'all, give me 1 second. We're going to look at this. Wow, we look at this. 1 second, y'all. What is up, everybody? What are we doing, man? We are in profit. Well, technically, yeah, but just because of these spreads, y'all look at this. $100. Technically, we're only $15 in. Jesus Christ. We're moving though. Just patiently moving. That's why I don't trade on Fridays, man. It's so boring. It's so trash. It's not even fucking interesting. Like, seriously. Guys, make sure you follow me on Instagram, The Real Solo E, to stay in tune with my account, because there are some trades I took last night that you guys wasn't able to see on my streams. But, you know, of course, I will give you guys the memo afterwards. But regardless, I think it's cool for you guys to get the full experience of everything that is happening, as that's what I'm doing on my Discord, even on my stories. So I just want to make sure everybody that is following me, if you want to really tap in, make sure you tap in. Is your scalping your favorite? So yeah, scalping is my favorite style of trading. It's not necessarily a strategy, but it's a style of trading. So essentially, like, your style of trading could be, I'm a day trader, entry day trader, a scalper, a swing trader, and then also it can get more into, like, now we got these different concepts with like SMC this or ICT that. But reality is, this is more so like a style of mine. Jesus, $100 and we're still not even profitable. Good morning, Chart Bully. How's it going? Come on, Bitcoin. Give us this big push. Done for the day, man. Can't complain at all. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I mean, technically today we made $600 off of the Bitcoin earlier this morning. It was a trade that I was actually holding from last night. Decided to hold this trade out for a buy, and it actually went in my favor at $600 profit. I'm trying to just get in another Bitcoin buy because I do see this opportunity as well. So I would like to close this in some pretty good profit today. We were at $1,700 yesterday, but unfortunately NASDAQ kind of did a toll to our account with the $600, $700, almost $800 loss total. So I'm just getting it back in tune with it again. I don't even know why I got into the NASDAQ trade, honestly. It was a random trade, to be honest. This is more of my style trade right here, my strategy trade right here for this Bitcoin trade that we're in right now. So that's really what's going on. What's more stressful, losing money or not knowing why you lost it? Damn. I would say, like, you left NAS in 2024. I would definitely say not knowing for sure. That's stressful as fuck, not knowing for sure. Like, just imagine you get in a trade and you took a loss and you just don't know why you lost it. And then like later down the road you realize it was because of, yeah, there was news involved and you didn't notice about it or da. Yeah, that's crazy. What's your first step, or what do you go to look at to see why you lost? It would be journaling. Like, I'll ask myself, what was it that made me actually lose this trade? Because the thing about this is, the game about this is, you're gonna lose regardless. You don't want to always perfect your strategy. Like a lot of traders, what they do is, one loss, they're like, okay, why did I lose this trade? Like, da. If you already followed your rules and you already had your rules set from day one, there is no reason why you need to be asking yourself, why did I lose this trade? You lost it because you just lost the trade. Like with the trade we took yesterday with oil, right? We brought it. You guys remember when we brought it, it went left. I was like, shit, I'm out. But I had never went back to ask myself, like, oh, damn, I lost. Even though, yeah, I lost it because there was news, which I already knew there was news. Right, it was part of my strategy. I mean, usually it will always go in my favor, but this time it went left. So I don't look back at stuff like that. I will only say the reason why you need to look back at your losses is if you really don't have your shit strategized, like meaning you don't have the preparation. Because without preparation, you're trading blindly. You're just trading just to trade. Now you're basically gambling in my eyes. You know, so that's just really what it is. The journal. So the cool thing about this journal is Board Funded is the one that actually has its own journal. Right now it's actually the only firm that has like journaling. The way that you guys can journal from your strategies. You're able to pick to see what strategy has the best win rate and what strategy has the top assets for you to trade and what's the best days to trade. You're able to do that all with the journal, literally. So that's the cool thing about it is, like I said, you can journal all of this. You can figure out your win rate. And then also the AI feature is going to be even better to like get more analytics and get more data and all of that stuff. So that being said, yes, if you guys are ever looking to get something journal for free while you get an account, that would be through Board Funded for sure. And then the platform that Board Funded is using is Trade Locker as their trading platform. Yeah, well, we already got you in, T. When we do the trade a dummy, you're in the right broker, because the reason I love to elaborate on this is because if you're a new trader, especially a new trader or a trader that doesn't have their shit together when it comes to their plan, this is it. This is it. Ready to lock in on board? Yeah, for sure. But this is it. This is it. Like, the cool thing is when you first get in a trade, it's going to show you, let me pull this out. It's going to show you all of your actual trades, but also on the side here, it's going to tell you to add in a strategy. So the very first thing you have to do is make sure you come to Trading Journal, and then up top on your right hand side, you will see this tab section here. You click strategy, and then you add in your strategy here. And then once you add in your strategy, you select that account, and then once you select that account, you can add in the actual trade there. And then once you do that, it will show all of the data points here, and then from there it will literally guide you in the direction that you need to be guided to. One other cool thing that this really does is once you start implementing all of the data from your trade logs, once the AI feature is available, let's say you try to re-sign in. Let's say you sign in through your Board account. What it's going to do is going to tell you, based off of the news that it's been generating and based off of your style, it's going to give you like 3 to 4 options. It's going to be like, hey, we realize you lost yesterday, but today you should focus on either swing trading, scalping, intraday trading, and you should focus on these 4 pairs, which is Euro USD, Bitcoin, oil, or US 30. And basically it's just going to give you these options because it's trying to figure out you based off of how you've been trading, based off of the data that it's been feeding. So I'm super excited for that part. Like I said, this is the only platform that is doing AI. Anybody here that is an AI fanatic and use AI for, if you use EAs, you're technically using AI, but just to really like, I don't want to say dumb, but just to really like robotic AI, which is just like, it's only this, right? AI is more intelligent in a way that it can make its own decisions. EAs, like an expert advisor, is whatever you set it, that is exactly what it's got to do. So it is the platform that the only platform right now that is only doing that. And if you are a trader looking to basically get funded, yes, that is it. That is it. Yo, how do I make this go away? I keep forgetting. How do I make this go away? I don't know. Market is super slow today, guys. Not even gonna lie to you, super slow today. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do. I am going to just let this be a runner up until like noon. Can you hold? Yeah, some brokers allow you to trade crypto over the weekend. I don't know if Hanko does. No, they don't. But yeah, I'm gonna just hold this trade up until like noon, see what's up. Hopefully it hits my TP. I'm going to let you guys know how much money I made off of this on my Instagram and also on my Discord. So make sure you follow me on Discord or follow me through Instagram so you can be in tune with that. Other than that, we are going to go live one Monday as well, for sure Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we're going to do the other series, Trader Dummy. And other than that, guys, remember, we're going to be doing another giveaway as well. So you guys will be in tune with that and lock in with that. So I'm excited for that. Once again, if you guys want that Bora account, go ahead and use my discount code during checkout. Use my discount code SOLO30. And you guys will be able to get 30% off, literally. Other than that, I'm out. Your boy Solo. See you guys literally tomorrow or Monday. Peace.
Just hold on. Hold on me. Hold it down. Let me hold it down. Love can get so, love can be crazy. You gotta hold on. Love can get crazy. Just hold on to me. Love can be crazy. Love can be crazy. Hold on to me. Love can be crazy. Love can be crazy. Hold on. Let me hold you down, baby, tell her you a Leo. I can put this feeling in your heart and make a trio. Love you once and love you twice. Fuck you to the end and tell you what it's like. I'm giving you that good shit, that good dick you want, baby, what it's like. Put you on that fly shit, you say that it's good, yeah, that's what it's like. Flower tattoos on your back, it got your hair light. Just say in your cup, it make you feel like you just wanna have a good time. Oh. Hold it down, let me hold it down. Love can get so, love can be crazy.